Hello, hello. Welcome, sustainable parents, to day 3 of the Calm, Confident Parenting Workshop. Flora McCormick, licensed therapist and professional counselor of 12 years, mom of 2 kids that are 7 and just turned 9, which I can't believe. I'm so glad that you're here, you guys, for showing up. Give yourself like a huge pat on the back, whether you're watching live or in the replay. Tell us you're here because we want to give you a giant high five. Leave an emoji that says, I'm here, I made it. Be proud of yourself. We are super proud of you. And remember, when you enter your comments below, that enters you to win a Starbucks gift card. I'm still picking 5 people each day that watch live or in the replay to get a free gift of a free coffee. So put those comments below. Cherie, Chelsea, Shalise, so awesome to see you. Welcome, welcome. Danielle, welcome, welcome. Maria, welcome. Ladies, let's start out by sharing what you have experienced in this workshop. And just keep in mind, we're talking today about the best question to end daily battles. I don't want to forget to tell you, we're going to be talking about why it's important to scrape your driveway now. We're going to get there. So to start with, what have you experienced this week? What have you seen more of? Maybe just a word: calm, cooperation, joy, confidence. In a word, what have you seen more of? Shalise shares, I made a deal with my daughter last night. She can't have her lip gloss and she didn't stay in her bed. Last night she ended up in her room overnight, and this morning asked for it. I said, what was our deal? She said, I needed to take a break because I didn't do my deal. So you were able to have confidence there. Wonderful stories. So many people were sharing their amazing stories in our homework thread about what they were experiencing. And it's just like, I was able to respond in a way that was calm. I did not negotiate with a terrorist, and that felt so good. People saying, wow, that I love you, and just really hit home, giving me more of an edge of how to be connected and yet also having that kindness and firmness at the same time. Yes, I see people sharing more communication, more cooperation, and so awesome. Yes, being self aware of my parenting from the neck up. Amazing. Danielle, amazing. Yes, that is amazing. You guys, I'm just so proud of you. So, so proud of you. And know that we are so here for you to keep supporting you. We're going to talk more about that at the end of today's time. So, to dive in, guys, I want you to first today help me get a picture of what is this really all about? What is, if we could say, what are like 3 to 5 top abilities or character traits that you want to have in your kid when they are 25? What are those? What is your big goal? Like Kate Middleton, who I kind of love, had this this clip I saw where she said, in early childhood education, the work we're doing, we're looking for the big win, not the quick win. So what's that big win that you're going for, friend? 3 to 5 words. Take your hand out, write it on the back, get a piece of blank paper real quick, or just jot it into our comments. What are 3 to 5 words of character traits you want to have be true in your child when they're 25? Honest, trustworthy, respectful, I'm seeing. Beautiful. Self-motivated, hardworking, ethical, trust themselves, healthy boundaries, communication, confidence, independence, compassionate, sovereign parenting to support her creativity. Ooh, responsible, respectful, happy. Yes. And friend, you are in the most important phase you'll ever be in your child's life to set the foundation for those qualities. I want to tell you today that if there's one thing you leave here with, I hope it's knowing that especially the early 7 years, the first 7 years of your child's life, we know from science lay the foundations of our child's overall abilities of self-management, awareness of their emotions, self-control, and relationship patterns. You are in the most powerful spot right now. And that's why I want to give you the best question to end your daily battles so that you're not wasting your time in cycles of struggle. And instead, you're moving forward. You're doing the things that truly get you to that goal of those so important words that you just put down. And really, those are so, like, these are non-negotiables, right? This is like the whole reason we are here, is to have the tools to do these things. So friend, before we get into that best question, I need to ask you to pause and look around for a sec. Let's be real with each other. When you think about that goal of where you want to be with your kids, and you look around at where you're at, the road you're currently on, what do you notice? Have you been in a place where you're like constantly telling people, it's fine, I think it's fine, I'm good, but you're suffering inside? Your relationship with yourself has been getting beaten up because of the yelling and the ways that you interact with your kids that you just like never wanted to do. And that's just been tearing you up inside, and you haven't had a place to say it. You are not alone. Or do you look around and see, oh my gosh, I don't know where this is leading. I see my 5-year-old acting this way and the 3-year-old starting to follow them. And what's that going to mean? Their relationship with each other and how they're going to be in kindergarten. Oh boy. Or do you look around and see there's been a lot of conflict in your partnership over parenting? And that maybe you guys are just trying to stumble through, but if you really look around, you notice this is taking a toll on our relationship. When I'm laying in bed with my kid all the way until they fall asleep, or we're having battles until 10 at night, like my partner and I aren't having time together, I'm so exhausted through the daily power struggles that I have nothing left to give at the end of the day to connect with my partner. And gosh, when I think about what that really means, it's a painful place. If this connects for you, friend, I want you to know in this moment right now, you are seen. I have been there. It brings up emotion to think about it. I can remember my husband we were ships passing in the night. We didn't talk to each other. We were having conflict over how to parent. And I didn't know what that was going to lead to. It wasn't going anywhere good. And I just felt so sad about what my relationship was looking like. You are not alone. You are not alone. And when you look at that and you see the current road that you're on and where you want to be, I want you to ask in this moment, friend, what will it require? You are the one that has the most power to change things. You have the power to change things for your life. And what will it require? What's been missing? Someone in one of the chats said, you talked about empowerment yesterday. How do I get that? Maybe what you've been missing is support. Maybe what you've been missing is community, and you're feeling it this week. Would you write down in the comments, what is it that it will require of you? Is it like finally admitting to myself, it's not fine? I once did a small session on don't let the F word cause you to get divorced. And that was like, it's fine. Don't let the F word cause you to keep down the road that's struggling. So is it that you need to admit to yourself that it's not fine? Is it that you are in need of community? Is it that you're in need of support? It's that you need like simplified systems so you can actually make these changes in your busy life? Ooh, so many good awarenesses coming in. Yes. And so friend, this is the question that I have for you to ask today. If you are really ready to end the daily battles, it's time to start asking the right question. We already know the wrong question. We talked about it day one. The wrong question is, when is he going to change? Isn't it funny? We look at this like 4-year-old, 2-year-olds, even 8-year-olds. When are they going to just listen? When are they? Between a 2, 4, 8-year-olds and 25 to 45-year-olds, friend, who has more power to change this? So instead of asking the question, when are they going to change? I want you to ask, when will I make the decision to scrape my driveway now? Is this my moment where I know I'm ready to scrape my driveway now? Let me explain. So I live here in Montana. We get so much snow in the winter. And man, when you have to plow that snow, it's like legally required that you plow the snow. And I have to put on all this gear and I have to go out there with my snow plow and it's cold. And when I'm plowing it, it's like, okay, I'll do the work. I can do this. Sometimes it snows like twice in a day and it is like, do I really have to go out there and do that? Do I really have to put in the work? Maybe it'll just melt. Maybe it'll just go away. But 9 times out of 10, it doesn't just melt and go away. It might melt a little bit and then the temperature drops and then it freezes. And guess what? I'm fighting this thick layer of ice the entire rest of winter. And then it's double hard. Not only is it hard because it snowed and I have to go out there in my gear, but I'm fighting this layer of ice. And friends, that's what happens when people don't decide to make change right now to grab onto what's been missing to get them to their goal. I've seen it time and again. Part of why I do this sustainable parenting transformation is I was a licensed therapist working with 8 to 18-year-olds and seeing just incredible challenges and suffering in families that totally could have been avoided. They were fighting these thick layers of ice in their relationship, having to bring their child to me for counseling to try to help them talk through their challenges and solve problems because the relationship was so broken. Bringing them to me because of the level of anxiety because they didn't feel like they were equipped to face life. Coming to me because they were doing all kinds of really dangerous behaviors because they hadn't learned those clear, kind, and firm boundaries in the earliest years. Fighting thick layers of ice. Many times divorce that had come from not finding better ways to be on the same page in parenting, layers of ice. Children, I've just seen it time and time again. And I said to myself, I don't want people to have to fight the thick layer of ice down the road. Let's empower parents in those early years so they just scrape their driveway now. And I know that it takes effort. I mean, I have kids. Yes, I get it. I'm a working parent. I get it. And you may be saying, I'm doing the best that I can. But here's what I want to say to you is, have you had the most efficient tools? Have you ever before this week seen as much change happen in just 3 days? You deserve to have the tools so you can scrape your driveway now, use your energy, commit to the change, and be able to do it in the most time and energy effective way possible. And that's what I want to do for you, friend. That's what I'm here for. So if you are sitting there and you are the parent that is a go-getter, committed parent who knows, heck yes, I want to spend my time and energy in the best way possible. And heck yes, I am not going to scrape my drive or fight the icy driveway later. It's too painful. I am ready to scrape it now. Let's get that better relationship. Let's get to the full calm confidence where I feel like me again. And I am on the same page with my partner and preserving our relationship. And then I feel great at the end of the night when I lay my head on my pillow. Even if there are upsets, even if there's challenges, for how I managed it. And know that I was leading towards those goals I have for my child at 25. I see you. And I'm ready to serve you. So, friend, I want to give you the opportunity to move forward with me with everything that you've been missing. I have a sustainable parenting transformation program that is helping parents in just 4 months to make these changes, to solve the relationship with themselves, to repair that relationship with their children, and for a better relationship with their partner, being on the same page. This program, friends, takes away all of the problems that have been missing. If you've been in that petri dish of isolation and judgment and questions, you've tried to read books or blogs and it's like, what? I don't get this. Or you buy a program for $100 and you just leave feeling more shame and guilt because it didn't work and you somehow think that's your fault. We are going to eliminate all of that. And here's what the Sustainable Parenting Transformation gives you. It gives you super simplified strategies. My 4-tiered framework that tells you exactly what to do in each moment of challenge, eliminating any of the confusion and chaos of parenting. And it's a program that's in community, so you have support, encouragement, validation. That's what you've been missing. Real people alongside you. That's what's been different this week. That's what you've been experiencing. That's already what's been giving you the change, right? Mariah says, all the parenting books I read. Yes. So friend, this opportunity is open to you right now. And here's what it looks like. The value of the Sustainable Parenting Transformation is $5,000. That's because you're getting a licensed therapist right in your pocket every step of the way, but that's not what you're going to be paying. That is not your investment level. But the value is there because you have a licensed therapist every step of the way with you. You get complete access to me every day for 4 months, one-on-one opportunities and group support opportunities customized to really work in your busy schedule. And you have self-paced learning that's super nuggetized, I call it. These small bite-sized 5 to 15-minute learning videos that, like you've experienced this 3 days, get you quickly into feeling more joy, more calm, more ease, better relationship with your kids. So Right now, that investment is $2,700. It's not $5,000, it's $2,700. And for you that have been in this workshop, that are ready to make the change, who know, yes, I'm in, I want this, I need this change, really not making the change isn't even an option. I want to reward your commitment, your dedication, your knowing that this is the right thing for you. And for the next 5 days, it's only $19.25. So Fritzy is going to put the link in the comments for you right now. Listen to your gut. Think about the value of having a better relationship with your kids. I mean, what is that worth to you? And I get it. Budgets. I was raised by a single mom, so I want to make this as accessible as I can for every single person. So I also offer a payment plan where you can start for just $4.95. Today, just $4.95 to be getting on that road. And if you're not sure, you have questions, let's get on the phone and let's talk about it. Because I have opportunities for every budget and I want to find what's right for you. This transformation is the best value, but we can find some other options if we need to. The best value for change here is open for just 5 days. And let me just answer for a second some yeah buts. Yeah, but what if right now is not the right time? I mean, I'm about to go on a vacation. I'm not sure. Here's the deal. You commit to the change right now and you get that savings and you get to start your 4 months whenever it's right for you. Just let me know. We can start you a week from now, a month from now, but this opportunity at this value for this price is available just for 5 days. I want to reward you for taking action. I want you to step into it because it's about really committing, starting, listening to your heart and your gut that's like, I need this. I know this is what's right for me. I want you to listen to that. So don't let the timing get in your way. Or maybe saying, yeah, but I'm not sure about that value. Isn't it funny? We think of all the things that we invest in for our kids. We invest in piano lessons and sports and, summer camps. And where are we investing in our relationships? The most important thing, so many of you said. I mean, the equivalent of a couple nights out to dinner or a couple times of going to jump time, maybe one trip that lasts one weekend and that's it, versus investing in this that will pay dividends for years to come. Investing in your relationship with your child, in the future parents to your grandchildren, in that adult that you want to have be thriving in their employment and in their way of being a community member. Those big, big picture values that you listed at the beginning. Totally worth that investment. And thirdly, maybe you're thinking, yeah, but I don't know if my husband's on board. Let me tell you, friend, we have an opportunity to help you or your husband ask any question that they have. We have a question answer time tomorrow at the same exact time, 11 Montana. I'll be on. Other sustainable parenting parents who are in the program right now or have been recent graduates will be there to share and answer your questions honestly. I'm not paying them. I haven't, told them what to say. It's just real people I've invited to share their experience. So come to that, or you can schedule a clarity call with me. Fritzy's going to put that link also here so that you can schedule a time and we'll just jump on a call, answer any and all questions you might have. And lastly, I give a 5-day guarantee. So if you get in there and you are not blown away by the value of everything that's in there, no problem at all. We'll just say, it's so great to meet you, but I know that that's not likely to happen, but that's why I offer that. So, friend, I've tried to remove any possible barrier to you taking hold of this. This is what you've been missing. The sustainable parenting transformation, I believe, is your answer to having simplified, super effective systems to be the best use of your time and energy, to quickly get you into more joy and ease and a better relationship, and that you're going to have the support that you've been missing. Everything you need of a licensed therapist right there in your pocket, convenient times to be able to get the support, and just really customized for busy parents like you. It's been an honor to be here with you, and I hope every single one of you continue on this journey with me so that I get to support you and see you be that person 3 to 4 months from now sharing your amazing story. On that note, keep an eye out for many parents who are going to be sharing their testimonials in the next few days so that you can hear directly from them. And I want you, as you're listening, to just picture what your story will be like just 3 to 4 months from now when you start seeing this change in your life. It's right here waiting for you, and all that it takes is that you reach out and grab it. Talk soon, friends.